Anybody got any recommendations for like recording software instead of Streamlabs? Because I always have problems with Streamlabs. Just use OBS. I've used OBS in the past, but I've had problems with OBS as well. I think I'm just really bad with streaming software. I think that's just a skill issue at some point. You know what? Yeah, I'll go live. Screw it, because I'll Alright. Okay. No. I'm gonna close that tab. Okay. I think I just recorded the last two, but I'm actually posting a stream for this one, so that way people who can't be in game but still want to listen to the chaos unfold can actually witness it. Because funny. No, I think I streamed the second Braden trial. Streaming it in Discord. Oh, yes, I was. Alright, music's going off, weather's going off, that's going off, that's going off, that's going off. Okay, just... Well, no, I kind of want blocks on still. Friendly creatures, players... No music. Oh, Minnie, what is the base flag for, the Trans-Siberian, not Trans-Siberian, Trans-Caribbean, sorry, I'm thinking of two different servers now, the, Trans-Caribbean, shipping service, because if so, I'm gonna put that up on the, what do you mean, the thing, okay, perfect. And also, does Cascadia have a banner as well? I know you signed the charter on behalf of the company, so I'm not going to put theirs up yet until they sign the charter, but I want to at least have an idea. Yeah, I don't think Cascadia will, because you're like the only one that actually plays Cascadia. I barely see any other Cascadia members on. Okay. I don't think I've seen Melon for a while. Yeah, I haven't seen Melon in a while either. The Cascadia fall off from season 4 needs to be studied. I think they really overexerted themselves last season, and this season they're kind of just like, eh. I just want to make sure that this place is well. All super active players join Viltrum mainly. I don't see a lot of Viltrumites either. Yeah, I was about to say. I don't see a lot of them. It seems like it's been the same active people almost like all season, which is like still a lot of people. I mean, we still got 7 people online right now, which is still really weird. Filtrum rated every nether structure they could in a week 1, then dipped forever. That's true.
Bro, yeah, what is bro yapping about?
Fire? What are you doing here?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm bored. It's like bloody. It's like 8. I'm
Wrong
bored.
server, Fire. I mean, if you,
Oh, I mean, I don't think it matters. On, I didn't even notice. Jesus.
I mean, if you wanna come into the
I know. I'm joining. I might. Well, let me see who's on this one real quick. I'll probably you on right now.
I'm not on UL. I'm on the one I
I
invited
know.
you.
Not. I didn't mean you. Oh, I meant the other one.
Yeah, I'm on the other one. I'm currently hosting a court case. Dude, you caught me off guard. I'm like, wait, am I in the Ollie Discord server or am I in
Did you
UL?
join the wrong server? Did I join the wrong server, guys? Have they been yapping about a court case for on the wrong server for the past 5 minutes, guys?
I didn't even notice you joined.
Yeah, I saw you and I was like, screw it.
Screw it. Is no one else
Screw it. I
on?
mean, no, it's bull. Not like these other teammates are gonna do much. I mean, I don't. He got 1 follower, my guy. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I don't
Awkward.
stream.
Jeez.
I
I mean,
don't.
you got 1 follower.
I'm I'm
I
I'm
mean, that's
only
tough.
I'm only streaming because like if people want to see the court case but like can't go in game, usually these things end up in a shit show and it's fine.
Yeah, might as well. I'll join. That's so funny, Jesus Christ.
Caught me off
Him
guard.
bro thought he was on the wrong server.
Well, cause
You're just talking.
I heard you and I'm like,
You
what the
heard you?
fuck?
Because you know, we both know that I'm not.
Wait, are you still at spawn? Oh my god, you're still at spawn, aren't you?
I just had a heart attack. Yeah, my game just had a heart attack. I don't know what happened. I'm rejoining. Hold on. You were not
Do you remember how
sneak
to
attack.
Do you remember how to get the El Dorado?
Bro, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know where I am. Like,
You
I joined the crap, and then for like 5 minutes, and now I have no idea where I am. Crap.
I thought
Is that Puerto Rico? Hold up, bro. Y'all own Puerto Rico?
no. Puerto Rico
Damn.
is owned by
Invade. Invade them all. Invade them. Burn them alive. Kill them all.
I can't.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, let's see if my game had a heart attack for some reason getting on.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I need to know if
Had a.
winter's coming, folks.
Okay.
Someone's dying. What's going on? Oh no, it's a witch! How did a witch get in
How
here?
did a how did a witch? Bro's dying to a witch. Is TPA here? Nope.
I thought.
It used Townie.
Well, no,
Where am I?
there's no. The,
I don't remember my middle name. How did I get
how
here?
did you get?
Where am I?
Wait, who just teleported them? Neon, was
Where
that you?
am I? Hi. Where
Okay.
am I?
It
Hi.
was just Neon. It was just
Oh.
Neon.
Hi. I'm Mr.
You
Ne
wanna
Wait, does he have
here?
mods or perms or something? Is he?
Yeah, Neon. I think Neon, you're a helper, aren't you?
Ah, you're a helper, pretty
Or are
neat.
you a
All right.
mod?
So, what's this all about? It appears
Uh,
there are very spooky people.
well, if our client will show up, I'm assuming you're probably gonna have to prosecute an absentia grand. Hey, yeah, you're on trial, Fire.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm charging you with crimes of being bad at Lucky Pillars.
What do you mean? Last time I checked, I think I no wait, was it you I killed?
No,
No,
I killed you
it
with a
wasn't.
shovel.
No. Oh yeah, I remember that. I tried to sneak attack this guy and he killed my
Yeah,
ass.
if you actually want the TC, I can take you in the El Dorado
It
office.
would have worked. It
Uh,
would have worked. It was
yeah, if you
rigged. It
want to,
doesn't
that's
matter.
fine.
It was rigged.
I just don't want to go over there and raid the office for a banner. That's all. Yeah, Mir must have fell asleep. Maybe if I add him again, it'll be funny.
So,
Am I adding the right account though? There's two
am I
mirrors.
adding the red?
Well, there's two mirrors. Mir said he was bored and
Oh,
wanted to do the trial earlier, like 10 times. I'm going to not make it. Okay. Well, it's okay. We can do this in absentia. All right.
burn the witch.
Let's see here. All right. So if you have any evidence, make sure to post it in the
Anyone got food, bro? I'm hungry as hell.
Here,
And
I'll
eating.
give you some food.
Uh,
Hold on. Golden carrots.
yay.
That's
Yes,
the
feed
source
me
of
the
here.
poor. Hold up, bro. Let me just
There's like
take
nothing in there,
this
fire.
chainmail. Nah, there's a chainmail armor. I'm taking that.
I'm gonna have to
Free
outfit you
stuff,
with
you know what I
something.
mean?
Okay, so
It's alright. I can work.
we're gonna start. So court case. It's too late now, but for the next trial, can we use in-game frames to bring up? Ooh,
That would be kind of good, actually.
ooh, I like that. I like that idea. I can turn that back wall into like into like an
Evidence board?
evidence board. That I like that idea.
That is actually a
I'm
great
gonna
idea.
I'm gonna write that down real quickly. In-game image maps add board. Bam. Okay. Yeah, that would honestly be a great idea. I like that. All right. Is Grand in too, or is no? Grand is not in the Discord.
Grant
Grand,
is not even here,
can
whoever that
you
is.
get in the VC? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? I don't want to get a transcriber.
Been joined. Do I guess? Oh, it's the mate back there.
Thank you, Minnie. I appreciate this.
Minnie's in the chat call, right? Yeah, he is.
Makes apparently I can't type. Makes it easier to communicate. Semi yapper.
So we have Minnie, Finn, Neon, and Grand. Oh, neat couple. No, little neat group here.
I don't have enough for a jury either. So I'm gonna have to make
You have 3. Best.
this might end up being a 2 trial situation again, like Braden's. Oh boy.
So, out of curiosity, why are we here? Or, I mean, I know, oh, why are you guys here? I just spawned in. I don't even
You just
know where I am.
exist. Okay.
I don't even know where I
Well,
am.
it's 10 past, so we're gonna start the court case. So I will have to ask prosecution. Are you going to be prosecuting in absentia, or should we reschedule? Fire, sit down.
Bro, that is very. Let me just.
Oh wait, Okay, so hold on. Sorry, I'm still just waking up. Okay, prosecution,
Waking
present
up.
yourself. Present yourself to the judge. Granny's asking if you. Oh, right. He's not in
Again.
the server. Oh, Finn's in here. Hi, Finn.
Yeah, Finn, did you not hear him join? I have no idea who that
No,
is, but.
I don't know why I'm not hearing pings. That'll make this so much funnier.
There's no one
Grant, yeah,
here.
I know Grant's in the server, but he's not in the VC. Don't want to reschedule. Okay. So in absentia
This where?
it is. All right. So defense, can you present yourself? This is just for documentation purposes. Like that. Do we need a translator for Grand? We probably do need a translator.
Why he speaks another language?
Well, no, we just gotta inscribe it in the server because he's. Why is he saying why to narrate Legio's comments?
I could.
This is why we need an in-game voice chat. We need an in-game voice chat so that way this could be so much easier. Can you join VC? Yeah, I don't mind if he joins VC muted. He doesn't have to talk in the VC.
Don't need to. I'll just mute myself.
It's only because I'm
Just
bad
make
at
it
typing and I like the yap, and I kind of want some substance for the video that I'm gonna be posting in the server. All right. Hold on, let me check. Give me a
You're
minute.
joined. I think your wish came true. Yep. Oh
No,
wait, maybe.
that's someone
No.
else. Who are you?
Guys, who's this?
Apparently a duck. That's a non-Minecrafter. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, well, I guess that. Okay, I guess our court case is just gonna be interrupted occasionally by a duck quack, which I mean, I guess adds substance. Yeah, that's fine. Fire, you're good. Okay. All right. So the Federal Republic of Central America is prosecuting Mir for what charges, Grand? Can you list them in the Minecraft chat? The whole court videos can be Lego yelling at himself. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, look on the bright side. At least it's not Mitt's mic this time. Exactly. Okay. Um, prosecution, can you present what charges you're bringing on Mir? In the Minecraft chat. I know you already told me what they were, but just so that way I'm not having to tab back and forth between Minecraft and Discord. It is still streaming, right? Yes, it is. Okay. I have no idea why I'm here. Well, yeah, you're kind of just here. Hostility against the FRCA as a rogue man, presumably in the interests of fascism and bribery. So, inciting hostility between nations. Okay. So, spy? No, it's not technically espionage. That would be if he, like, joined ARCA to purposely ruin relations between ARCA and FROCA. Not a spy, just breaking the laws. And a couple treaties while he's at it. There was 2 other charges, right? Go ahead and present those charges too, just so that way I can't hear well. My bad. No, you're good. You're good. Getting rid of the. Mir was part of ARCA, did some stuff in Froken Land, and then got arrested for it. Then became president of ARCA mid-jail sentence. I mean, I can tell you with confidence now that he's been suspended as a leadership. So Mir is technically not in charge right now. Their committee is. I can tell you that in confidence. Yeah. No, it didn't end. He was suspended. He was just suspended. Finn and I witnessed that yesterday at their committee hearing. They elected new leaders yesterday. Yeah, but they didn't elect a president though, because Mir's only suspended. So pending the trial. What are the other 2 charges? Well, they're big, like I don't. God damn it. Okay. What are the other 2 trials? I meant charges. don't think I saw it. Hold on. They didn't have pres. Oh, was it just? Hold on. That's not what you told me yesterday. Hold on. Oh no, no, it is. Yeah, hostility. Yep, hostility, fascism, and bribery. Now, now I should state that. Neon, what are you doing? It's a nation in the server. It's one of the nations in the server. Fire. I'll give you a lore breakdown afterwards. Okay. Due to the fact that we're ruling, you're good. Due to the fact that we are doing this in absentia, he's got a hat now. Due to the fact that we're doing this in absentia, we are I'm gonna have to kind of take this with a grain of salt. So if we do end up making a ruling today, which we probably will, I will not broadcast what the punishment is for like another couple days until I know Mir is going to be on the server, just so that way, you know, he can actually serve out his punishment. We're going to make this a lot more organized than the Braden trials. So I'm trying. All right, prosecution, go ahead and present your opening statement. Okay, yeah, I need to turn on the music. It's way too quiet. And of course the music doesn't play. Come on. Shoot. And that is why I turned off those sound effects. Neon, please sit down. I'm just waiting for Gran to type out his opening statement. Man, he's multitasking. No! I was enjoying that bit. It was funny. Wait, is he actually playing TF2 as well? Or are you playing TF2? Oh, you are? Oh, okay, that's valid. I used to be a pyro man back in the day. Alright. So, after Mir had terrorized us for weeks, we were looking for Arca to expel Mir as it is our last straw. We felt as if his second punishment isn't enough, especially since he is a repeat offender, and proceeded to cause chaos after a second time being unbanned. So, prosecution, what are you looking for? Are you looking for like so you're looking for him to get banned from Arca to essentially become a nomad, and you're looking for him to also compensate you guys as well? Like, are you guys looking for compensation as well for the like monetary compensation? Don't need compensation? Okay, so you're just looking for him to be expelled from Arca. Alright, does that conclude your opening statement? Dude, where is the Minecraft music at, bro? It's way too damn quiet. I assume he's typing. Should probably full screen. whoever's sleeping right now is gonna have a hard time getting other people to sleep because 75% of the server. No, 90%. It's Rob sleeping. Hope you're all in the court case night isn't gonna pass with 3 S's apparently. Grand, are you still typing your opening statement or are you completed? Are you done with your opening statement? That's all. I just need to know so that okay. All right, Neon, go ahead and present your opening statement. My client Mir is a man with a troubled past, however, he's also a good man, a man who has changed and improved. His second sentence was enough to put him back on the straight and narrow. Don't do that to me. And Grant here is horribly misrepresenting my poor client. Okay, and just for the record, do you have a reason why Mir is not able to present himself today? Making sure I'm still streaming. I am still streaming. He flew halfway across the planet last night. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I'll I'll take that as a pretty yeah, I'll take that as a pretty good reason, you know. Okay, so prosecution, go ahead and present your first thing of evidence. If it's any images or anything like that, screenshots and all, you can present them in the FROCA V Mir Discord. If you have any like physical evidence in game, you can present it to the judge now. Just make sure you at me because I'm not going to be able to hear you. I realize I can't hear people because I have streamer mode on Discord, so that's probably why. Hold on a second. Let me go to the Florida Discord. Yeah, there we go. Grand, are you good? I can't tell if you can't hear me or you're just typing, so that's why it's confusing. I'm gonna ask for some recommendations to the mod team. Do you want me to? No. You don't have to speak. I'm just typing the Discord chat. If you have like evidence, like screenshots and stuff like that, wow, voice crack. Present them in the Discord. But if you have any in-game evidence, just present them to me. I am monitoring the FROCA V Mir thread in the Discord, so. Damn, I actually did a really bang up job with this. It actually looks really good. Horse armor equips. Needs more paintings in color. Yeah, I was gonna make paintings. I was gonna make paintings, but I decided not to at the last second because I need to, you know, sleep. Image framed. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna be setting up that stuff probably later today, so that way, you know, it looks a lot better. Last season I filled IVAV's private island with 20 pages of anime girls hidden all around. It was funny. Grand, are you typing or? That's the thing. I can't tell. The party there was lit. Jesus Christ. I've sent it in the Minecraft channel. Oh, in the main server. Okay, hold on. So as you see, Mir glitched into a villager hall after getting banned a first time. Was eventually caught and served a 7-day temp ban. Okay. However, as a repeat offender, he should have gotten a harsher sentence. It's clear he hasn't learned his lesson. Can you state where this is exactly? This is at the FRCA's homeland where the villager hall is. The coordinates are in the screenshot. Okay, yep, door. Okay, let me quickly verify the coordinates, just so that way people can see it on blue map. It's gonna be around here. Yep, okay, so I can verify it. Now, how long ago was this? That's our villager trading hall. He had glitched into it multiple times. Okay. So it's a repeat thing then. Okay, so he glitched into the villager trading hall. Do we know why he did? Like, is there a good reason for it? Did he have perms that you guys didn't know? Are you sure he glitched into it? We have the best books on the server, though. Finn, he's the prosecutor. Around July 7th, 2025, it took a few days for the ban to happen. Where can we see the evidence? Minecraft channel and Discord fire. Okay, so he glitched into it on July 7th of 2025, so that was approximately 13 days ago. Took a few days for a ban to happen. And then... One second. So... What was that? So, I definitely... Yeah, I got banned. Okay. Neon, do you have... Oh, after presenting proof of the SMP mods. Okay. Okay, so he was banned via the SMP mods for block glitching, which is obviously against the rules in the server. Neon, do you have a rebuttal to this? Go ahead and present it. I don't know how far away to put my mic. Do we admit this occurred? Of course it did. I was one of the people who investigated it. He did face punishment. Okay. He was banned for a week from the server. Since he hasn't repeated it. Okay. Grand prosecution. I asked for this evidence to be thrown out. Well, let me get around to the prosecution because all right. So Okay, it wasn't mere ban for longer than his first offense. It doesn't make sense that he would get a much lighter punishment on his second crime. Prosecution, what was he banned for the first time? Was he banned for the same exact thing? X-raying. Okay. Okay, so for the purposes of the fact that he was already banned, and considering that X-raying, I think we can all agree, is definitely much worse than block clutching. Grand, I will be throwing out this piece of evidence due to the fact that while I understand he block clutched into the village trading hall, he was properly punished by the administration team, and the reason why he probably didn't receive a harsher sentence is because it is a much less harsh crime to commit against the server. So for those reasons, I'll be throwing out that evidence. If you wish to present any other evidence, you may present it now. Imagine getting caught X-raying. That's wild. Yeah, but his first offense should be taken into consideration when banning the second time. Yeah, but 7 days for block glitching is pretty harsh. I think everyone at some point or another has block glitch on the server. Um, even if it was just as a bit, but he was properly punished for it. 7 days is a lot for that. It's a violation of our sovereignty. I do agree that it is a violation of the sovereignty of the Federal Republic of Central America, but considering he was already punished for it, I I will consider I will consider that I will consider your point there. However, again, due to the fact that he's already been punished, this court can't really do anything about that because he was already punished by the mod team. Perfect. Go ahead and present it. Image board, image maps would definitely make this a lot more interesting. So, thank you for the recommendation, guys. He came back to our base on a different day. We do not know what his intentions were, but knowing him, it cannot be good. July 16th, 4 days ago. Okay, that's definitely something. May I ask if Mir has been outlawed in the Federal Republic of Central America? Kind of what we don't really have an outlaw system. Okay, well, has he been told or informed by any ranking official in the Federation? Sorry, yeah. Has he been informed by any? Okay, so he's been informed that he's not allowed. Finn, if you're going to be a co-prosecution, you can just sit down next to a Grand Leader. So he has been informed that he is not allowed within the borders of the of Central America. Okay. Okay. Neon rebuttal. So what is the evidence? Well, he did present evidence in the Discord about with Mir being in FROCA. If I am to understand, he walked down down a street. When he wasn't allowed to. 5-minute screenshot. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn on my air conditioner. There's no actual evidence of him committing a crime besides maybe trespassing. So you do admit that your client was probably trespassing then? Hold on one second, prosecution. Alright, prosecution, you clearly have a rebuttal to his statement, so I'll allow you to state what you were trying to say. Could have happened to be walking down the street. It's a pathway to make it back to Ark. Hey, Rob, you can go ahead and... Oh, wait. No, he's not. He's not in the Discord. I can't say anything to him. Okay, so... I do see that he was present in Central America after being told not to be in Central America, and this is true. He could have been underground. We don't know. Obviously, Blue Maps is not really going to tell us that information. However, how could he be underground? Well, I don't know. That's the thing. He could have been underground. He could have been above ground. We don't know. So, due to the fact that this is seeming to be a repeat offense where he is in the nation of the Federal Republic of Central America, we'll keep the evidence on the table. Okay, go ahead and present your second thing of evidence towards what? Bribery? Is it not? No, we'll do fascism. So go ahead and present your evidence towards fascism. We do have a precedence for fascism on the server, obviously, because of the Braden trials. So obviously everyone knows that fascism in any shape or form is banned by the court of... I blanked for a second. he put a halo above his head. He's like, I'm innocent. I am not a Bradenist, I swear. Let me go back to the... So, let's see here. Here's one. Yeah, yeah, not relevant to the trial. I'm striking that down. Okay. So the evidence towards fascism. What do you guys got for me? All right, all right, all right. Order, order, order. Who else is here? Who is you? Oh, it's Furret. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Furret. Stow your weapon, please. Don't try to break the table. And he gone. Flying away. There we go. How does image maps work anyways? I'm not image framework anyways. I'm gonna have to figure that out afterwards. I like the hat. Oh, here we go. As we can see, Mir was the leader. He immediately tried to create his own city named after himself, as well as rename Arca to himself. It is also interesting how he refers to himself as king, as he clearly has fascist tendencies. Let's see here. Whoa, these are server clips. How the hell do you get these? Okay. Mirland is founded. Oh dear. This king of Arca. Oh wow. Okay. Arca into a single leadership state as proven by the resolution proposed by him yesterday in the Arcan Congress. Okay. What's the objection? Create his own town because Tig told him to. It's the only way to make him leader. Well, can we confirm whether or not he actually created the town? Do we know where Mir's town is on the server? If so, I would like that presented. He disbanded it today. He disbanded it today. Okay. Do we know where the general location of it once was? It was deleted after he no longer had to be leader. Do we have any screenshots of this town existing west of Mango? I think that's the main town, is it not? So it would have been never eat shredded wheat. So I'm assuming it'd probably be around here then, or here. Okay. Did this? Yeah, I don't see any ruins at all. Did he not build anything? Since you need a nation or be a king, which is the yep, on the other side of the lake, he didn't build anything. Okay, so he probably would have been around here. I'm just trying to see if there's any even evidence of like any civilization. Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm assuming he just made the town. I'm assuming he just made the screenshot one shows him creating a town called Mirland. Hold on. Hold on. Tony Mir created a town called Mirland. Okay, yeah, I can confirm that. It was created immediately after Mintic told him to, not for any nefarious purposes like prosecution claims. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna okay, wow. And now people are talking about Westeros in the Minecraft Discord. Okay. It was unpopular with Arca. Okay. For the reasons that the evidence presented is relevant to the case, your objection is overruled, Neon. I probably should have said that earlier. So Mir created a town called Mirland. He became sort of in charge of the nation and is claiming that he was king, or at least was going to try to be king. And as Finn presented, all right, what's your objection? That that was clearly in jest. Can't. Do we have any proof that he was? I can pull up the logs. Okay, I'll give you time to pull up the logs, defense. Uh, so I'll say objection sustained, at least for now. So, Grand, you present this evidence towards Mir possibly wanting to become a king, or at least may be joking about becoming a king. I actually didn't look at this screenshot real quickly. You can rename a town with slash T set new perms. You can also rename the nation slash nation new name. Well, it's clear that he didn't actually go through with it, so that's interesting. The screenshot's cut off right before I say I won't change the name of the town because it would be unpopular. Yet clearly shown by the proposal, the single leadership suggested by him. There was a proposal yesterday of turning Arca into a one-man dictatorship. So I will take I will see. This is where the hard part is because I was there, but I have to be objective. Finn, can you show any evidence towards that proposal being presented? I know it happened, but I need the evidence. This is where I have to act as a judge and not a governor. I just need like something. Like, did you take any screenshots yesterday? Or maybe we can get Halo to confirm it or something. I don't, but Arkham Log showed it was rejected. If we can somehow get the logs pulled up so that way we can. I'm AFK. I need to check my laptop. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Well, we'll let Finn take over. Okay, so see, this is Dota reporting the town in question de facto map. Oh, okay, perfect. Look at that. Yep, yep, that's perfect. Okay, yep, I see it. Thank you, Minnie. Okay, so if you can, so I'll give you guys time to pull up those logs regarding the proposal to turn Arca into a one-man dictatorship. For now, if you have any, wait, yes, there's a neon fair and a fish. So if you have any other evidence towards fascism, please present it now. If not, we'll move on to the third charge, which is bribery. The proposal was clearly made through a democratic system. Mir accepted the results of the vote democratically. So you confirm that your client did attempt to make a one-party dictatorship, though, through the democratic system. One-party dictatorship, as far as I'm aware, he attempted to shift Arca from a three-leader system to a one-leader system, same as FROCA. Okay, that's fair. Unless I've been misled. Okay, that's not necessarily a bad argument for that. Is there any other evidence that the prosecution can present towards fascism? Or are those nothing, just a couple discussions. You can look in the Minecraft chat. And then I asked if there's any other evidence that prosecution can present towards fascism. If not, we'll move on to bribery. This is going to be a long court case. Wait, is it even capturing my screen? Hold on. We don't have any other evidence? Okay, go ahead and present evidence towards bribery then. Sorry, I'm being a bit of an egoist and looking at making sure. Okay, yep, no, I am on stream. That's good. The bribery charge could be linked with fascism. Well, I mean, all the charges are kind of linked in some way, but I need like evidence towards the bribery though. Dude, this entire time, no Minecraft music is played, and it's scary as hell. He was attempting to bribe a member of ARCA to vote in favor of the resolution he proposed. Okay, could you identify what member in question and what he was offering him? And obviously, Grant has ASS. Oh, okay. Perfect. Defense, do you have anything to say about that? You have not heard of this. Your client didn't. I would like to see their evidence first. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so the screenshot states Mir attempted to bribe me by Burblade. If I had supported their motion for a single president, this is outrageous behavior from CC members. All ARCA members should feel free to... Okay. He sent me proof. So, Halo says that he has proof. Can we get Halo Fox to send proof? Can anyone get in contact with Halo Fox by any chance? And if we... Probably not right now. Well, he's probably sleeping. Shit. Very unfriendly Euro time this is. Yeah, isn't it like 4 o'clock in the morning over there right now or something? I don't know. I don't know time zones. 3 a.m. Yeah, I was close. Alright. So, we're probably gonna have to do a second trial. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. And that is your proof as of right now towards bribery? Regardless of this, this was truly be evidence of lobbying, which we all know is an integral part to the democratic system. Okay. Alright. I get the lobbying argument. Lobbying with money, though. That's how lobbying works. You fund your candidate, or you do something to promote them. Correction, I am. Oh wait, no. Bill Gates and Arca though. Okay, I was about to say I'm the richest person on the server. Just that's just a fact. Democratically elected. Okay. All right, I like these arguments. Okay. No. Okay. He was elected without any lobbying. Okay. Defense, do you have any evidence providing the latter arguments of hostility towards FROCA and the ARCA? We're gonna shift to you guys now. Because unfortunately we don't have any witnesses here today, except for, well, the prosecution and myself, but I can't really be counted as a witness, so. Because that's a conflict of interest. Not right now, Shauna. Okay, I'd like you to think over what the prosecution has accomplished so far. Lobbying is corrupt, we should aim to eliminate it, no? That's something that would have to be discussed later on. Obviously, people can have their own opinions on lobbying, but that's something we'd have to discuss later on. But as of right now, technically lobbying isn't illegal in the eyes of the Ollie court, so. Uh, so what can you state that the prosecution has accomplished so far? They've brought you evidence of crimes he's already been prosecuted for and a low quality screenshot of the map. Okay. Is that really enough to hold up even a case? Not low quality. He's defending the screenshots. But prosecution, please let the defense speak. All right. Well, while I will take into account that there is proof towards him already being punished for a crime that they've already presented, and a low-res screenshot of the front door of their village or trading hall. I asked for this whole case to be thrown out. Their entire case relies on misinterpretations of claims, circumstantial evidence. I'm going to be denying that motion because I do think that there is some evidence. But shh. But if you have any evidence towards the latter, towards him either being in the village trading hall for a different reason, or him just what do you got for me? What do you got for me? We've already agreed he was in the trading hall illegally. That is true, and he was punished accordingly. We don't know what he was doing in there. That is true. There's no evidence either way. Regardless of the fact, it doesn't matter at this point. Okay. This is getting heated. Yeah, it is. There's technically evidence of what he was doing there. I can, however, bring into charge of his charge after his punishment. It does because you need to look at the context. Prosecution. Shh. Let him speak. Let him cook. I don't know if my mic's detecting me being like that. Okay. Alright. So I will send the evidence directly to you, Your Honor, as it contains sensitive information. That is completely fine. Okay, has also expressed disapproval of Mir's actions. Okay. I'm going to call for a 5-minute recess. If you have any other evidence, present it to me during the 5-minute recess. And from there, I'll make some decision. I'll see what I can do, okay? So, 5-minute recess, come back at 21:10. Pepita said herself. If two was fire.
Actually, this is fire here. Yes, I did win somehow. I have no idea how. I was playing Man vs. Machine though.
Fire.
I like that's the only one I really like. The other ones are kind of mid.
Fire. Who's your main? Who do you play?
I guess Pyro, Scout, and Demo, maybe? I don't really know. I just got it yesterday, so I haven't really been trying.
Pyro.
The man, yeah, it's like
Pyro's
Pyro's
my
fire
main,
right
so.
there.
When I used to play Pyro, it was my main. I used to love being a Pyro
But
main.
Demo, but I just started. So I think NG and Spy are really both. NG and Spy are really interesting, both of them, how they work.
Hold on a
But I
second.
have
This ain't
not.
my turn.
But
Oh,
ain't
no.
no one falling for spies. I swear, I do not understand that. But I'll work on it. So,
If you have a good spy, people will. Alright, let go. Send you the adventure now. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
If
So we're just gonna chill out.
yeah, it's just a 5-minute recess.
Yeah.
Yes. If you have a really good spy, people definitely can be fooled. Uh-oh. Is it just you? No, go away. I don't want to raid right now. Where the hell are they? Where'd they come from? Where'd they go? Where'd they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I might unclaim my iron farm and, like, turn off mobs because this shit's getting annoying. Secret crafting table. I have to build a swing set, play house, and slide in the courthouse. I could build a
swing set. Accept it.
to keep people entertained.
Accept it. I'll love it.
If y'all have ideas of like
Imagine during court, someone just playing on the swing set as he's getting approved for murder in the first degree, and he's playing on the swing set.
that would be funny.
You have been charged. You have been found guilty of 5th-degree murder. I'll be saying on the slide, bro. As I'm getting charged of arson.
You know, now I'm thinking about it, it probably wasn't a good idea to put the courthouse across from the casino.
Whoa,
I just
casino?
realized
Move.
that.
No, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Actually...
Where?
Yeah, it's a casino. There's 2 working machines right now.
My dreams have worked. My dreams have came true.
Gambling your light away after a guilty burning. Yeah, fire. El Dorado originally started as a as a as a gambling city. And
Yes.
then I started getting more into server politics.
There's a creeper here.
There's
a creeper here. I'm not sure if it can blow up, but I'm not really trying to do that.
Explosions are off in El Dorado, so and anything that explodes is automatically repaired.
Well, I'm not trying to find out. Could you, Ferret, get this guy?
And now it's the Shining City on the hill.
Whoa, is that a gun?
That's why it's literally called the Shining City.
Is that a gun?
Like
wait, are there custom weapons here? Oh,
no, I just think
did that just explode?
Fire, you just might have your data pack on.
I do have it on. I'm sorry, I didn't freaking wait. I do have it on. Yeah, I have everything. I can see it all. Anyway, how do I do this? I want to gamble.
So, you need diamonds.
It's calling.
You throw the diamond. You throw the diamond in the hopper and press the button. It only takes 1 diamond at a time. So.
And if you get diamond.
For those of you that don't know, El Dorado is separated into like 3 different cities. The one that we're in right now is the Shining City. He's being pursued by an Enderman. Get his ass! Get the Enderman!
Wait, so we're attacking
there's the Shining City, which is what we're in right now. If you go across the bridge, that's Coastal City. And then if you go across the second bridge, that's Port Lauderdale.
So Port Lauderdale, Coastal City, and the gambling land.
Shining
land
City.
of gambling.
Shining City.
No, I'm calling it gambling land. I do not care what you said.
And then eventually, I plan on building the Miami district.
Well, now I'm here, so.
Alright. Everyone
You're
come
just gonna
back.
find me. Okay, before we hit mute, you're just gonna. I'm gonna end up like being on the side of the road as a broke person because all my diamonds went into the gambling. Okay, I'm not even joking.
The
Lego's
American
gonna find
dream.
me.
The American dream.
Lego's gonna find me in the corner crying.
Reform the Florida
Lost all my
Federation into
money.
the United States of Gambling.
See ya. Yes.
Oh, the Senate would not approve of that. Hold on, T N set nation. Okay, alright. Lock in, guys. Okay. Name it Columbia to LARP. Lego, have you ever heard of the Day 18 incident? Okay, before we come back from recess, I want to know what this means. What do you mean the Day 18 incident? I don't think I was caught up on server politics at that time. I've only been doing this for like Ask Dodo about the Day 18 de facto map. Alright, hold on, I'm looking this up in Discord, hold on. Days 14 to 18. No, that was a couple days ago. Hold on. So what? Day 18. The Pirate Republic announces a formal change to the Mary. Oh, I remember this. We had to force him to change his. It wasn't marked. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, like the Federal Republic of Central America announced a formal change. Oh my god. I remember this. Because I think that's when Jollyman also changed the name of their city from freaking what was it before? It was something else before. Coastal Jovina to Withalcucci, yeah. I remember that. What a historical day. Okay, all right. Back to the court case. Neon has presented evidence. Holy shit! Okay, that first one right there, that's excusable because like if because you can find a vein like that. I've found like multiple veins like that. But the other ones, yeah, no. But I can see why now. Hold on. All right. Well, I know what this is from, so I can see why it's okay. Okay, I see him. But after further investigation, his mind was a single straight tunnel, 1 by 2. Hmm. But he was still punished for X-raying, correct? This was post sentence. Okay. I should ask. So does the bot account for the fact that of fortune or no? Or is it diamond ores, like the ores themselves? Not certain. Okay. Because if that's the case, I should have been banned a while ago. Because I found like a 17 vein a couple weeks ago. I got like 40 diamonds from it. um, gotta love Minecraft terrain generation, folks. It's too easy to get diamonds nowadays. Regardless, he mined in a single straight line for a long time. So has anything been rectified in order to? It's evidence of it's changing. Okay. Needing so many diamonds. still don't know why the server doesn't have any anti-X-ray plugins, but you know, that's besides the case. All right. So, prosecution, do you have any other evidence you would like to present? Ooh, I do like that banner. Has the other SMP mods confirmed this? Draken is, yeah, Draken is in the screenshot. And since I'm like a on the mod team by trial, I can't really say anything right now, so. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I do see Draken in the screenshots. He sent it to me in confidence, because it does possess, some information, some sensitive info, so. I'm probably gonna have to cut it out. Well, do you want me to, because I am recording, do you want me to cut it out of my video, or? Yeah, I'll cut it out of the video. I'll blacken the screen or something. Okay, go ahead, present it. Damn, y'all are really gonna make me edit a video. Shucks. Alright. Editing Legio. You can now put the screen back on from being blackened out. No, I'm keeping the recess in. I think that's funny. Mir hasn't denied he cheated at all. It's imperative. Okay. Well, hold on. Let the defense. Go ahead and send your proof, but we're focusing on the defense right now. So, Nia. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry. Judge, shut the fuck up. This is like the 7th different hat he's put on throughout this entire court case. I want someone to count how many hats he's put on. Saul began with Grant to threaten war with Mir. Threaten Mir with war. Grant threatened to attack Arca if Mir remained in power. And eventually said, "Oh, we're getting a direct quote. Let's go." Oh, Discord, hold on. I like that. If we're gonna type stuff in Discord, like, do what Neon just did. That's a good idea. I like that. What? Oh, okay. The only way I'd consider taking him to court is if this land was seceded. Ooh. Oh, dang. Okay, hold on. He made an ultimatum to Mir, a claim he made repeatedly in the last few days. He said he would call off the war if Arcus seceded a large chunk of land to him. Prosecution let him cook. Is this not evidence to you that begins with Grant's imperial ambitions? Finn chimes in, no. No matter how he has disguised it now, that is what it was initially was. No, because the prosecution, let the defense speak unless you have an objection, please. I will allow for a rebuttal, don't worry. This case is a lot more organized than the Braden trials were, though. I'll say that. Except for Fire going behind the goddamn desk. Get back to the freaking peanut gallery, Fire! This started because of disagreement with ARCA electing two-time convicts, one... No, because it's relevance. I mean, you can object it. And yet, Finn, you agreed to settle it easier if you were given land. Okay, yeah, this is starting to go a little bit into irrelevancy. Let's try to get back onto the... Shh! Try to get back onto the case. There we go. Settle a separate war. Okay. I will allow the prosecution with a rebuttal, because you guys clearly have a lot to say. Okay, prosecution, you may begin your rebuttal. Keep in mind, we haven't even gone over fascism and the bribery charges yet. This is just about the ARC and FROCA territorial dispute too, and the aggression. So, prosecution, go ahead and present your rebuttal. Ugh. The bribery we already gave you. No. Neon's gotta defend against the bribery still, not you guys. I just need your rebuttal to what Neon was saying, if you guys have one, because you guys clearly have a rebuttal. No. The rebuttal for his arguments and stuff, yeah. So Neon saying it's over imperialism. But we are still charging him after he lost power yesterday. Fire. Go sit. Or I'm gonna have to make someone a guard. And I don't want to do that. Oh, there goes the defense. Okay, this isn't about getting our border back. It never was. The chest is not important, right? No, it's not important. It's literally just random shit. I was too lazy to bring it back to my storage. Okay. Quiet in the peanut gallery. Neon, the only reason I'm here is because you suggested we do a trial. Relevance. Okay, relevance. I'm gonna call that one. We gotta stay on topic of Mir causing aggression between FROCA and the ARC. A. So far for the X-ray charge. He used it as evidence towards being a repeat offender and causing conflict between the two nations. That's what he's trying to say, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Fred, do you mind sitting down, please? It was evidence that Mir is a cheating man, not evidence that he's actually named more exclusively. moved on to another type of crime. Did he change? Ooh, we got good arguments there. What? How does that work? Wait, what? How did you just smack him? What? Hold on. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Mods, take this guy's kneecaps. Okay. Objection, family matters. Sustained. Okay. Neon, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna have to ask you to go to the other side of the courtroom. Neon, for it. Okay. So. Okay. Defense, do you have any other evidence towards the aggression charges? Or can we move on to fascism now? Alright, so go ahead and present your case against fascism. Let's see here. Let's go back to, that would be essentially attempting to create a dictatorial state. That is presented in the evidence here. In Discord. Moving in capital without approval from the people and attempting to create a one-party state. Yeah, what's your defense against that? The capital being moved was temporary change, and Burblade refused to hand over the leadership of the city. Okay. Mir had to be made leader of a town within the nation. That was the only option at the time. Okay. And just to confirm, Burblade is the governor of Houston, right? What's the objection? There were other options that were presented? I saw that trident. You're good. All that was needed was one of the 3 CCs elected on 7/12. Mir was one of them. I'm a little confused by the statement, because don't you still need to be a governor to have leadership changed over? I just saw a zombie die in my left-hand corner, falling off a building. That was funny. Halo was already governor. Mir gained the most votes, and so was made leader of a nation in game. Alright, can someone go kill that wandering trader, please? Well, apparently I don't need to do it, because the zombie's doing it for me. If I recall, it was tobacco. Okay, I'm gonna overrule your objection. Because Mir clearly made a silly comment about renaming the nation, but the nation was clearly never renamed. That is true. It was never clearly renamed. Would you not make jokes? I cannot make a comment on that. I can't make a comment on that because that would be straying into bias territory as governor of El Dorado, and I can't do that. So I cannot. Yeah. In a democratically elected position, that is not a good comment. But we've all renamed our nation something silly temporarily. Okay. Wait, what? Ah, baby zombie! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Get it! Minnie, no! No! Who left the door open? Who left the door open? We're getting invaded! We're getting invaded! No! Close the doors! Oh, we're being invaded. Alright. 5-minute recess real quickly. I need to solve this problem now.
Now I can talk. Oh, what is that?
We need a 5
Did we
minute.
just kill a child? These are hitmen.
Okay, I'm unclaiming the chunks where the fucking mob
Oh no!
is.
I hear phantoms.
No!
I hear phantoms. What
the hell?
Get me in! Get me in!
What is going on? I unclaimed a chunk and all of a sudden, like, my signs broke. What?
Help me! I am almost dead.
Run! Find a bed somewhere.
No, I can't.
Run to the Undercity. I don't even know where you are.
The where?
The Undercity.
Guys,
Hold on.
it's official. I'm going out.
I need to unclaim these
I got
chunks.
free.
I don't have a
Oh,
choice,
no.
but my signs broke. Why did they break? Alright. I am so sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, you guys probably need to be let out, don't you? There might be a bug with unclaiming. Okay, hold on. I need to fix this, so that way we can stop having mobs harass us.
I am now the judge.
Oh, get out of my goddamn seat.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Everyone is guilty. Peace out. Time to go. Time to go.
Okay,
Oh wait,
okay.
what the?
I'm going to fix...
Did you get hit with a bow?
Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this real quickly. Because I just...
Man, what type of bow is that? Bloody hell.
It's one of the modded ones. They're really good.
I noticed, because I ain't ever seen a bloody... Yeah, because there's some special custom crap.
Hey, not like UL doesn't have special stuff on it.
Yeah, but we don't have special weapons. I mean, we have MW, but they're just better weapons. They don't have dragon scratch. Yeah, but they don't have dragon bonnet. I've never seen that before. Where?
Is that blood?
My blood now.
Alright, hold on. I'm almost done. I'm gonna turn off mobs. So that way we don't have that chaos anymore. No! I'm so dumb. Mob toggling is enabled. Yes, mob toggling is enabled. There is mob toggling. It's just that I had mobs on because my iron farm won't work without it. But I'm just gonna unclaim the iron farm and hope that no random person from, like, decides to troll me or something.
Fire almost immediately runs straight there. What is that?
Hold on.
You know what, I might as well. Screw it.
You might want to be careful on claiming it. Yeah, I know. We had a bug where...
I'm gonna run.
Wait,
just keep it there. Keep it there.
When was
Keep it there. Just keep it there for a minute. I'll break it. It's alright. I'll break it. It's alright. I'll break it, guys.
A dick in a courtroom. Sounds
Oh wait,
like,
hold on. I gotta remove it. I gotta remove it, guys.
sounds like the start of a really bad porno. A dick in a courtroom.
Let me remove that before Lego gets here. I love
You're
how like
breaking
we're trying to
stuff
have
in my
a courtroom.
courtroom.
No, I'm placing stuff in your courtroom.
Okay. I think I fixed the problem with the farm. I'm going to turn
Guys,
up.
they're just there's chaos in the courtroom.
Okay.
Guys, keep it here. Keep it here. Ah, come on. Fine.
Hold on. Okay.
It'll be
T
so funny when
toggle mobs
it'll be so
off.
funny when he gets back. Oh, wait, you didn't remove that? Finally. It would have. What is that? Oh, the hell? Whoa!
I'm the judge.
Yeah. Hey.
That brother guilty.
What a drone.
Hang that brother right now. I got the rope right here. Okay.
Bro, I need to get some of my hands on some of these, bro.
Yes, English reference, except I'm not gonna say a slur. Okay. Hopefully no. I'm gonna actually open that one because Minnie needs to come back. Well, Minnie can come back. I do kind of miss the mic a little bit. Fire, get out of the judge's seat.
I'm now the judge, boy. I say. Oh. Okay, I'm going.
Send you back to spawn. No, why is there redstone everywhere?
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought we were gonna put it during the court, but I decided not to.
Okay.
Make me go, bro.
A lot of people died in the courtroom. Minnie's blood is now shed in the courtroom.
Minnie.
Okay.
Was Minnie back? Hi.
Yeah, Minnie's
Is
back.
Minnie even?
No! You set
Okay, one more
yourself
thing
on fire. No.
Before I go. That's what you get for putting all this stuff there. You put a bunch of you just put a bunch of loot there, boy.
Okay. Order in the court. We're back in court session. All right. This is gonna be an interesting video. All right. On the, I'll have a number 2, number 6. Extra dip. Okay. On the T toggle PvP on. All right, y'all. Oh, I can't change it with outsiders in my town. That's dumb. Okay. Yep. Last point on fascism. Go ahead and present it. Shh.
I'm unmuted. Oh.
What's the objection? I just need to pop an ibuprofen. He was in power when he proposed that. Overruled. Objections overruled on grounds of relevance. To our political system isn't real proof he's not fascist. Wait. Hold on. Moving closer to our political system isn't real proof he's not fascist. Okay. Go ahead and keep presenting, Neon. Opinion, prosecution. Let's not incriminate ourselves, please. Neon, anything else? Would you then claim your system is more fascist than ARCA's unless you claim your system is worrying enough to be prosecuting over fascism? Your entire government is baseless. Our argument is baseless. I don't know why I said government. Damn. Okay. And that's all, Neon? Unless the prosecution wishes to respond, the defense rests its accusations with fascism. Okay, prosecution, any rebuttal? What, what are you objecting to? He tried to use corruption, bribery to centralize his authority. But we're on fascism charges, not the bribery charges. Unless that's your statement. They're connected. Yeah, that is true. They are connected. Okay. Well, just give you. Alright, so here we go. Our vote system is more democratic than Mir's system. We held votes that change our foreign policy while Mir was lobbying to be a single leader, which many fascist leaders had done. Lobbying is an undemocratic process. Well, unfortunately, this court doesn't really have a precedent for lobbying yet, so this will probably establish a precedent for lobbying. I'd claim he attempted to lobby the government to create a faster system than the inefficient three-leader system of ARCA, which never happened in ARCA. So if Mir did move closer to our political system, he wouldn't have lobbied at all. Are you sure? Are you certain of that? To every FROCA member, they will tell you that I have never lobbied. Can we? Well, you're not on trial, so can we prove that no one has ever been lobbied in FROCA? Okay, we're gonna discredit that on relevancy because we're not talking about Grand Leader's lobbying, if he did it or not. This is about Mir and whether or not he bribed people, and whether or not lobbying can be considered bribing, which again this court will create a precedent for. believe Mir's lobbying was completely legal. Okay. What's the objection? Arca has no rules against it. Well, hold on. What's the objection? Okay, defense, let the prosecution explain their objection first. If it was legal, then why was he suspended? Why did Burblade make the argument that this was not correct behavior at all? When you look back at the screenshots, Burblade was personally opposed to lobbying. What is Burblade's authority, though, within Arca, though, as of the time of the incident? Was the de facto leader at the time? Of course. This is some for Arca to handle internally. I agree. The internal affairs. Okay. Why else would Arca invite me in? Okay. So I'm gonna say for your objection, we'll. Okay. All right. So for your objection, I understand what you mean. However, I do believe that that is more of an internal affair between ARCA leaders themselves. So I'm going to. I'll hold up the. I'll hold up the objection against. Hold on. So much. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna overrule the objection, but it's we'll let Neon finish his arguments against fascism. I'm at not. Hold on. Starting to get hard to keep track of. So we'll let Neon present his arguments for what? Bribery first. I'm at bribery next, and then if you have anything to object in relevance to what you stated previously, that would be fine. But we are talking about fascism, not bribery. So now we can present bribery defense. You know, I'm just now realizing Drake's here. I don't know why it took me so long to realize he was here. The claims that my client committed a crime are baseless. The crime of bribery? I should state that this court only has a precedent for bribing court officials. That is the only bribery that we actually have. No. I'm saying we have a precedent against bribery of court officials. I have not been bribed. I'm just stating that that's the only precedent that we have as the Ollie court. That's all. And that's only because to prevent that situation. If anyone else ever becomes a judge besides me. It's all good. It's all good. Despite Halo and Burst's opposition to lobbying, no laws against it have been passed. Have a good night, Minnie. Their claims alone do not make it illegal. Objection. What's the objection? Yeah, go get some sleep. Fire's gone too. Fire's like, I gotta sleep too. You just say international laws don't affect the court. Case that bribery, he was definitely bribed by a dime. Alright. Sounds good, Rob. I don't know if Rob's in the chat, but... Shouldn't matter over legality. Objection sustained. Legality when it comes down to internal affairs is not of the problem of the court. You got any other? He lobbied, which again is a democratic right, which is still exclusively an internal affair. This court really needs to establish a precedent on bribery. Oh boy. Shown bribing government officials. Almost every democracy system has a lobbying system in practice. Okay. Alright. Allow citizens to make their interests known to politicians. Influence people by money to vote for certain politicians is democratic. Okay. I should state that ARCA has not signed the charter. So until ARCA actually signs the charter, I can't really do much when it comes down to dictating like lobbying practices. I should mention that. And ARCA will eventually Mir will have to sign the charter if he hasn't already. I don't think Mir signed it yet. Mir has not, no. Wait, no, ARCA did sign the charter. Never mind. They did. They did yesterday. Never mind. I take that back. Okay. Defense, do you have any other statements? I promise I wasn't sleeping. I just forgot. I have a bad memory. I had work last night, and I was running on 3 hours of sleep. And the bill was in single presence, presumably with merits later. See, again, I can't make a comment on that because that'd be me commenting as a governor, not a judge. So. Defense, is there anything else? Okay, there we go. I believe the court can't interfere in a nation's internal democratic practices, such as lobbying, unless it's a crime that has been committed. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, presumably. Okay. Okay. War? Okay. Defense, does that conclude your statement, or do you have more? Okay. Now I'm gonna speak. So, clearly a precedent for lobbying needs to be set. And we're going to make a decision based on the difference between lobbying, bribing, and depending on internal affairs. Because obviously, yes, this court is an exterior court. It's not an internal court. As of right now, since there has not been any precedent set, the bribery charge is going to be thrown away. I will be sustaining the other 2 charges, though. So here is the precedent that I'm going to be setting for lobbying. If you are a part of the charter, lobbying via monetary means will be considered bribery. If you lobby in your own internal nation, you may take it up with the Ollie court, but it will be up to the judge's dictation whether or not he will take the case. If you lobby, or if you bribe or lobby in another nation, whether you are lobbying or bribing, it will be considered an international affair that can be brought to the international court. If you're an outside member. So, like, for instance, if Neon decided to start lobbying for someone in Arca to become on the council, that's illegal, and that's an international affair. But if he were to lobby within the Pirate Command itself, without support, without monetary value, you can lobby in different ways. You don't have to provide money. That the duck is back. If you're lobbying via non-monetary means, that is legal. But if you are providing monetary means to buy and win votes, that can be presented to the Oilycraft court, and you can be found guilty if presented with sufficient evidence. This is not to dictate the internal affairs of other nations, but this is to prevent corruption within other nations. Because lobbying is I'm going to publish the definitions of lobbying and bribery within the court thread, so I can make it more clear. But as of right now, the bribery charge is being thrown away. On the charges of fascism, though, and on the charges of aggression between FROCA and ARCA ensued by Mir, I feel as we might need to schedule a second trial, because we don't have the defendant here. A decent amount of evidence still has not been presented, and I want to see everything. I don't want to have to come back. What evidence? Well, the prosecution still has evidence. Okay. I can make a ruling today if you want me to, with the evidence presented, but I need both the prosecution and the defense to agree on it. Alright, I'm going to call a 5-minute recess. I'm going to take a look at the evidence presented, and I will make my ruling. Okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna have to black that out again. Shit! With the evidence presented, with the evidence presented as of right now, I don't see any credibility towards fascism. Because being a dictator and being a fascist are different. They are different when it comes down to in terms of government stuff. I do not think there's sufficient enough evidence towards fascism. However, towards aggression, he clearly has been stated. Evidence towards aggression, it is clear that Mir has violated the sovereignty of FROCA, which I do consider aggression. And it's clear he's done it more than once. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom and then I'll be back. Alright. Okay. Everyone get in your seats. I have made my decision. Okay. Obviously, the bribery charge. Oh yeah, I should probably let you guys have closing statements. Neon, go ahead and start with your closing statement. Alright, Gran, go ahead. Go ahead, Gran. You can make your closing statement. Alright. For it. Stow weapon. Pulls. Jolly, if you gonna spectate, can sit. Oh wait, no. Jolly's trying to sit. Is the entrance being blocked by the lantern? Hold on a second. Go ahead and present your closing statement. Hold on a second. Let's get our closing statements. That's fine. We are aware that we may not have the best evidence against Mir, but after committing 2 crimes and a repeat offender, I want to see justice happen, even if it means taking matters into my own hands. Mir is infamous across the server, and him. Yeah, he's not done. Wait, is he done? Yes. Nope. Getting expelled will be good news, not for FROCA, but for Oilycraft as a whole. Alright, Neon, go ahead and present your closing statement. As we just seen, the prosecution admits to having weak evidence. What have they presented? What have they presented to the court? A screenshot of a map. Vigilante justice in the courtroom. Prosecution, let the defense speak. Ask these charges be dropped. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, y'all. I am standing quite on solid ground. Oh my god. If Graham believes Mir has committed separate offenses, I urge him to bring a second court case against Mir. But his crimes of being accused are unilaterally false. Alright. Okay. I have made my decision on the 2 charges. On charges of provoking aggression between FROCA and ARCA, due to the evidence presented of Mir being in FROCA when there is no jury. there's no jury because no one here can be a juror, and there's not enough people. Drake can't because that's a conflict of interest, and Neon is the only one. But I can't just. Well, I need 3 jurors. All right, so we're doing judge ruling. Okay. On the charges of aggression between FROCA and ARCA, due to the evidence presented regarding Mir's constant breaking of FROCA sovereignty, and due to the fact that he has been told multiple times not to be in there, and since he was prior to being suspended one of the leaders of FROCA, I will be charging him guilty of inciting aggression between the 2 nations. However, towards fascism, I do not see enough evidence to state that he is a fascist. While I agree he tried to style himself as a dictator, Grand, you might want to stand up. While I agree that he tried to style himself as a dictator, this court is going to be setting a precedence that fascism is a political ideology. And as stated previously, those core tenets include Bradenism. However, dictatorships are not inherently fascist. And while dictatorships, on the grounds of the precedent set by the Braden case, since he was ruled as a fascist in his ideals. However, due to the fact, no, the court was technically formally created during the Braden trials. It's just been more organized since then. Okay. We're not talking about Bradenism though. On the charges of fascism, I will be declaring Mir not guilty. However, this court will establish a precedent between dictatorships and fascism. Dictatorships obviously being a one-man state ruled by one party. As long as that party is not fascism, dictatorships will be authorized as long as they are done through the means of the democratic process. If they are not done by the means of a democratic process, it will be grounds to take to the international court. And as long as that said dictatorship, isn't that just a president? I mean, a dictatorship just essentially means, like, it's president for life type of situation, like North Korea. So, I will be fine with, I will rule that dictatorships in the international affairs are fine. As long as they are recruited via as long as they are voted in via democratic process, not by any means of outside aggression or internal aggression or coups and stuff like that. That acceptable. If the people choose to make one man president for life, that is fine. However, that state also must be allowed to vote against them in the case of a failing system. So essentially what I'm stating is that if a nation votes in a person to be president for life, that is fine. But that president must maintain support for life. What if the people supported the coup? Then, oh well. that is internal affairs that will not be judged upon. If the people support a coup, the people support a coup. If the people support a one man to be president for life, people support one man to be president for life. As long as they're not fascist and as long as it's done by democratic means. So, to essentially simplify what I'm saying, is that a dictator is fine to be in charge as long as they're voted in by democratic means. And then from there, that's the people's decision. And as long as they're not fascist. You can present that case later on, Grand, if you want. Alright, so, like I said, on charges against inciting aggression between FROCA and ARCA, he is guilty. On the charges of fascism, he is not guilty. I will determine a proper punishment for the aggression later on. I need to go and get rid of my headache first. I will be publishing in the Oilycraft thread the difference between lobbying and bribing and the difference between fascism and dictatorship. it's already been established that Braydenism is fascism. But all right, hey, stow your weapons. Stow your weapons. Let me make this clear. Dictatorships are not inherently fascist. Dictatorships are not inherently fascist, but if a dictatorship becomes fascist, then it's illegal. So, Miro received his sentencing for the aggression, but is deemed innocent on grounds of fascism. I will be, like I said, posting the difference. I already stated that. Alright. I did. I said he violated the sovereignty of FROCA multiple times as leader of ARCA, which is inciting aggression. He has 2 counts of doing that. One he was punished for, the other one after it was made clear that he's no longer allowed there. Alright, that is my ruling. Court is adjourned.